And that reaction from this Philly crowd tells you everything. The Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, and life as a fan is just better when Randy Orton is back and arrives.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Randy Orton!
Way back on November 8th, we thought there was a real chance we may never see that pile driver that Kevin Owens delivered, the brutal attack on Orton. Sent him out of action until last week, and that timely and somewhat heroic return in Toronto.
Returning, shocking the world at the Elimination Chamber after 4 months on the shelf. Attacking the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. And you mentioned, Joe Test, that it's better for every fan on the planet when Randy Orton is back in WWE. The same clearly can't be said for Kevin Owens, who now surely is in a world of danger when he's in the sights of the Apex Predator.
14 world titles, 10-time WWE champion, 4-time world heavyweight champion. In front of this sold-out crowd here in Philly, 16,728 on the heels of the red-hot Elimination Chamber weekend in Toronto, and then that wild Monday Night Raw. Look at this packed Wells Fargo Center, an electric night in Philly.
Randy Orton here in the shape of his career. 4 months of pent-up vitriol came flowing out of Randy Orton at the Elimination Chamber. And if we know Randy Orton, like I'm sure we do, that was just a taste of what's to come.
With that WrestleMania sign hanging high, we are just 43 days away from WrestleMania 41 in Vegas. It's got to be such a great feeling to hear the roar of the crowd again and to just soak it in.
Even more sweet when your career was hanging in the balance after that neck injury sustained at the hands of the package pile driver. What an ovation.
Hey, so Philly, a lot of crazy stuff has happened since I've been gone, right? I mean, just look at the last, week or so. I mean, for as long as I can remember, ever since I started in this business, John Cena has always been on the top of this profession. And now he's just a bottom for Rock. I guess that gives a whole new meaning to the term rock bottom. Now, doesn't it? Doesn't it, John? But I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. Now, I bring up John. You know, he's one of the few friends I've had in the business. Our careers kind of paralleled each other. And, you know, we have a lot in common. That's a short list of people that I was friends with and had something in common with. One of those people on that short list is also Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin and I, we got a lot in common. We've both done vile things to get the job done. We both crossed the line, pushed the envelope time and time again, but it was always to get the job done. It was always in the name of business. You see, guys, Kevin Owens, the wrestler, I respect. His story on how he got here, how he busted his ass to get to the WWE, it's really quite admirable when you think about it. You could say that I admire Kevin Owens, the wrestler, but it's Kevin Owens, the man, that I have a problem with. Now, there's a quote out there. I'm going to butcher it, but I'm going to try and deliver it here as verbatim as possible. It goes, "Never underestimate a jealous man's ability to destroy another man." If you ask me, that's Kevin Owens to the T. Kevin Owens' veins run with jealousy. Case in point, look at Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens dropped Cody Rhodes on his head with a pile driver. Kevin Owens will tell you that he tried to end Cody's career because Cody simply chose Roman Reigns as a tag team partner, but that's not why. Kevin Owens tried to end Cody's career because Kevin Owens was jealous of the gold around Cody's waist. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they fought tooth and nail long before they ever made it to the WWE. Back and forth, but they would always come full circle. They would always become friends again. But at the Elimination Chamber, Kevin Owens attempted to drop Sami Zayn on his head for a second time, this time on the concrete. And Kevin will have you believe that he did that because Sami Zayn simply helped Roman Reigns to his feet at the Royal Rumble, but that's not why. Kevin Owens tried to end Sami Zayn's career because Sami Zayn has slowly yet surely become a bigger star than Kevin Owens. That short list I talked about earlier that Kevin Owens was on, he was my friend at one time, and he dropped me on my head with a pile driver, an illegal move, by the way, for as long as I've been here, simply because I was trying to protect my friend. What does Kevin Owens have to be jealous about? He's won every single title in the WWE, every single title. If you asked any one of the guys or the gals in the locker room what their one goal, if they could only have one goal would be in this company, it would be to main event WrestleMania. Kevin Owens did that not once, but he did it twice, and one of those times, his opponent was arguably the greatest superstar in the history of the WWE, the history of professional wrestling. His opponent at WrestleMania in the main event was Stone Cold Steve Austin. What does Kevin Owens have to be jealous about? He's never satisfied. Enough's never enough. A year and a half ago, I had a spinal fusion, and I was told that that was a career-ending surgery, a career-ending injury. Doctor after doctor told me that that was it. Hang up the boots, you're done, your in-ring career is over, but I wouldn't take no for an answer. I busted my ass to come back, but I told myself, Randy, don't let anything upset you in that ring. Don't take 1 second performing in front of these lovely people for granted. Don't let anything piss you off. Well, guess what? Kevin Owens You gone done it, pissed me off. So, last week in the chamber when I came out to save Sami Zayn from getting a career-ending pile driver on the concrete, I ran into the ring and I RKO'd Kevin Owens, and he laid right about here. And as I looked down on Kevin, I thought to myself, man, what is this feeling coming over me? Normally, that would have been all I needed to do to be satisfied, to fill the urge. I would have been happy, that would have been it. Case closed, see you next week. But no, something came over me that I haven't felt for a decade and a half. And I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. And you know what it was? The voices started talking to me again. And those voices, they told me to back up, measure my mark, and kick Kevin Owens in the head so freaking hard that even his closest family members wouldn't be able to recognize his face. Listen, Kevin Owens, listen to me when I say, as a matter of fact, WWE Universe, listen to me, the entire world, listen to me when I say, I'm gonna prove in short order that Pat McAfee is only the second greatest punter in the WWE.
Oh, he says the voice is starting talking to me again. He was set to punt Kevin Owens a week ago. Now it seems like it's just a matter of time when he gets his chance, Wade.
Oh man, when the eyes of the apex predator narrow, the last place you want to be is in the line of sight. Kevin Owens, you have a major problem as we hurtle towards WrestleMania.